Hey guys, welcome back. We are here to record some White Heroic. Hey guys, welcome back here to another Pauper video. We are playing some White Heroic. Just for reference, because I'm going to try to get back into the swing of having time of recording. The way I'm going to do things is I don't know how many games I will put up, but essentially I'm not tying myself to a league. So, obviously previously we will do a deck tech, do a league, upload it, there you go. However, what I'm going to do is basically, I am going to record each game individually for myself, and then I'll highlight obviously just a few games. That gives me basically frees up time. So say if I obviously am 2 games in, I'm happy with the league and I don't get a chance to do it, I can easily just upload that for your guys viewing basically, because I just want to highlight these brews and decks, and that's obviously essentially the main purpose of this channel. I will obviously still try to do leagues, but obviously time is just a big consideration for me right now. So essentially, anyways, this is a deck that I wanted to highlight. One of the first ones is White Heroic, but with lessons in. So essentially, there's this card here, which is Guiding Voice, which is 1 mana, put a counter on it, learn. So it's a very cheap learn card, but it's what do we get out of that is the big important thing. So the main thing is the +1/+1 card, which actually works really well with Wonderweave Aerialist. But then also making the other guys big is obviously a good thing. It's obviously a heroic, you target a spell, so it works with Laguna Trailblazer. But the main thing is you get Yip Yip, which is target creature gets +2/+4, and then the rest of it doesn't matter because it's not an ally. So essentially what that is for 2 mana, you get 2 triggers, but you get the variation of having other cards. So that is Airbending Lesson, as we say here, which is 3 mana, exile target non-land permanent, draw a card. So you can exile their creature, and what that can do is that basically exiles a blocker out the way, something annoying, and you get to draw a card. It is 3 mana, but it is a removal spell in a pinch. You can also play Aang's Journey, which is essentially just environmental science for purpose of this deck. Is basically you just 2 mana search for a basic land, and then you put them in your hand, and then you gain 2 life. The other thing is you also get Inkling Summoning, I guess, which is also basically a way to gain a flying creature, a black creature against Snuff Out, but also you just get a body. So this could be 1 mana, get a body, which you might need. It could be for protection against Titan Blade or Edicts, it could be for whatever purposes. And then essentially after that, we've replaced the Courage in whatever it's called, Homestead Courage or whatever. But essentially after that, we are basically just a normal White Heroic deck. We've got some cartouches. We're not playing the solid footing build, so we're just playing 17 planes. We've got 3 cartouches, 4 Ethereal Armor, 4 Hyena Umbra, 4 Sentinel's Eyes, 4 Spirit Link. The creature package is basically a 4-4-4-1. And the reason for that is basically I just want consistency in my creatures. So I'm playing 4 Aerialists, 4 Deathblade Elite, 4 Trailblazers, and then 1 Armadillo. I could see going to 3-2 Deathblade, 3 Deathblade Elite, 2 Armadillo. But it's just essentially you just want consistency, and I think generally these are the better ones. So we'll see. And then we've got obviously quite a bit of protection. So I'm quite excited to try this deck because we're going to use the lesson mechanic and just see how we get on. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoy this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe, of course, and I'll see you guys for round number 1. Here we are, guys, for first game here. This is a keepable hand, right? You've got this plus these 2. We kind of just want Spirit Link quite quickly, especially against red. This is going to be quite hard for them to deal with, right? So getting these 2 on the board, or even just this on the board, especially if they are Madness, right? Madness had a really good performance. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did, if this was Madness here. Oh, it's Rally. Okay, so we want this and this. Actually, we probably want these 2, right? Give it first strike and then this. Sure. What are you going to do with that? You have a Rally. You have a Fire Blast on my Laguna Trailblazer. Okay. Interesting. Creature. Nice. Deathblade. We want Hyena Umbra on this. And the reason we want Hyena Umbras is basically this stays alive then. So if they bolt this, this stays alive. We don't block though, unless they tap. Yeah, they should have attacked first here because I get a free block now if they are attacking. No. Trailblazer. It's pretty nice. Make this a 6. Go. And I'm now just at the point where I'm just flooding the board, making it really awkward. I'm all for that. Go. Golf Blast. They have Metalcraft. So they can kill this or this. They can't kill this. Because they don't have 2 mountains either. They Golf Blast by my face. Okay. They still can't attack. So, Aerialist, huh? Aerialist is pretty interesting. Okay. So let's put this on... Do we put this on? No, we put this on here. So Vigilance is good. Sort of helps there. Then we get to attack here and start killing stuff. So we attack here, and then we provoke here. I maybe should have put a counter on here. Yes, I would like to use Death Blade's ability. So this kills this. They then have to block with this to kill it. Yeah. So I definitely should have put a counter on this. But that's okay. Combat damage, 2 here. Then end the combat, trade. I kind of want to keep this for the Wonder Wave. Oh, this doesn't. Oh, obviously we've got Hyena Umbra. So do I just put a count on this again? No, I don't think so, right? We'll just leave it. We have a 4-8 that they can't kill. I have to go super wide for this. And that's not going to help them. Tomb Raider, sure. Are they going to attack to get in the damage? No. I think I just attack for 4 here. And then I'll play the Aerialist. Got no cards in hand. Go. So like here we could just go guide and voice, sort of get yip sort of thing. And that would be sort of okay, but I don't think we need to do that. They're gonna pitch a land here, I'm assuming. And back to us, huh? I think this is basically just game over now. They have no cards in hand. That's lifelink. Put this on here. I guess I just get yip. Fly for 3. Hit for 5. We're getting 5 here. So as I said, this is basically over. And then they have a turn here to kill this, and then if not, mountain, sure. Yep. And then easy enough. We just want, is it Lauren Grace pro red? I feel like it's probably not the sort of thing for guide and voice here. This is a keep. We got a third land, which is pretty good, I guess. Because what we're essentially trying to do here is play Wonderweave and then Law and Grace, basically. Okay. So, what do we want to do? Again, I don't think we want to do much, right? We just want to play pass with the... Let them attack. Potentially tap out here. They might get too far ahead, though. That's the problem. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they have a bolt open now. Slightly annoying. Yep. Okay. So let's just do this. And then pass. And they've only got 2 cards in hand here, so we block a 1. I'm gonna try and bolt this. They bolt my face. Ow. That's not good. That's not good. Nope. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Bush. Sure. Sure. I guess... Oh, it's got ward 2. What am I doing, man? Honestly. I keep forgetting it's got ward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. We just lose. It's got ward. That was my mistake. I keep forgetting it's got ward. Oh dear. Keep. So yeah, so we can basically just play. We're on the play here. So to kill this, they would have to fire blast it and sack 2 lands. And as you see in the first game, that kind of didn't work for them. So I can play this on the, play it on the player, and the only way they can do that is, yeah, exactly that. We did, because they play a land here and then they play a second land. So they don't, they need to have fire blast here for the Wonderweave. And as soon as he's got Law and Grace on, we basically win, right? So let's see if they fire blast this. I think I start with a Sentinel. Ah, okay, we've just won. Right? Oh no, it's fire blast. What am I talking about? Oh no, yeah. I don't know what this could be, but I feel like I want to block. Okay. So we want to go Spirit Link, Sentinel's Eyes, Mask and Law and Grace. So we gain 3 here. We pro red and flying, and then we just put these 2 on it next turn, and then we are all good. Yep. Ow. Cool. This. I'll have a 1/1. This. I'll have a 9/9. And attack. Are you beating a 9/9 flying vigilance Spirit Link? Okay. 27. Your turn. But if they attack, then I can just gain life also. Easy. Hey guys, this hand's a keepable hand. We're on the draw though with a Wonderweave, but I think it's fine. Just of Wildfires. Okie dokie. We have a Wonder Wave, which sort of lets us get out of range. We can then follow that up with a Sentinel's Eyes or Spirit Link and then hold up Emergence Gift. There's definitely ways and means around this. Green. I'm assuming we're against Jund Wildfire, right? Could be against Gardens as well. Yep. This is fine. We can just play a 1 and then now we drew the other as well, especially. Troll. Makes me think Gardens. Geothermal Bog, so Jund Gardens. Sure. Let's see if they've got enough removal. This obviously doesn't grow to be out of range, but it can be just cast down, right? Crit Rats. Sure. Let's put a count on this. And then what? What do we want here? An Inkling? No, we've got a Wonder Wave, so we do we just want Air Blending Lesson or do we want Yip Yip? I think we just take Yip Yip, to be honest. Swing for 4 here. 4 forward Vigilance, that'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Having Pro Black on Emergence Gift, which is quite nice. We have Yip Yip for a +2 if we need to. Also do have Ward 2 here as well. The only question I was concerned about is, so they have Geothermal Bog and 1 unknown. This is a lot of lands, unfortunately. So we'll just attack here. No need to play with Spirit Link to gain 4. Could cast down this on Ward 2, but they're not going to. Cool. Yep, get a black source, I'm assuming, here. They get a red source, so they must have a Chrysalis here. Which is fine. No real shakes here. That's kind of another thing for the Airbender lesson, right? Which is pretty good. Defile. So pay 2 here. Sure. And that's only -2. Target creatures -1/-1 for each swamp you control. You control 2 swamps. Okay. Have a 2/2. Now what? And you play a swamp afterwards. Wait, what? What? Yeah, I don't really understand what the plan was there. Especially when they know we have a Yip Yip as well. But they've tapped themselves out. So I guess I'll just do this. Put a counter on it. I might as well get an Airbender lesson. I'm going to swing for 5 here. The 3 swamps. This is now quite large. Cool. And let's see what they have to offer. I got an Airbender lesson here, so we could get... The reason I got the Airbender lesson was in case of the Jammer Chrysalis and just hope and pray. But it also gives it another counter, so it's sort of getting out of range, right? Is the idea. 4. Writhing Chrysalis. Yep. It's like we expected it. Sure. No problem. So they're on 7. And we have a 5/5 with +2/2. So, this is how we wrote it up. This is how we wrote it up. Bah, bah. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yes. Yes. Sure. Now you're definitely dead. I don't get to draw a card, but... Oh, no! I will fly for 7. Gardens, what? Oosh. So we want Lauren Grace. And what are we cutting? Sentinel's Eyes here? Not Sentinel's Eyes, Spirit Link. Booyah! I'm ready. The one of the Spirit Link sort of adds as a racing situation, right? But that's about it. Let's go! On the draw, if we don't draw a land, this is an auto lose. Let's keep it. I think this card's too good not to. Leather Wonderweave. Having Ward is incredibly strong in allowing these to resolve, basically. Sure. Which one do you want? I have 3 protection spells. Go nuts. Probably 1 Lauren Grace, right? You could take the Interior Armor as well. At this point, I've got that much protection. Is it basically just you taking the clock? Yeah. Okay. I have 2 draws to draw a land. Otherwise, we lose. Or a 1-drop. I guess, like, I playing a 1-drop is sort of fine. Right. Wellspring, sure. Land, let's go. Never didn't have it. Bwap. Are we getting Tithe and Bladed? Swamp will be bad here. Oh, Snuff Out. Oh, it also works. Pay 2. Sure. Do we get another land? That'd be great. Imagine if we drew another land here. Snuff Out, pay the 2. Yep. It's gone. My 2/2 made you lose 4 life. Another land here is sort of fine. Benevolent Bodyguard, huh? Yeah. Let's do Defiant. Sorry, Defiant. Death Bladely. Let's go for it. Force the situation. Use your Defile. Ha! Let's go! Let's go! It resolves forever! Okay. Sure thing. It's not GG, right? Because they do have Writhing Chrysalis. But something to bear in mind. Yep. Do 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 do. Hyena Umbra. I'm just going to play this guy out. Again, if they want to play a Writhing Chrysalis to stop this, that's also fine. If they want to just play a guy and Ward 2 to tap out this, that's also fine. Right. 15. Trolls. Sure. I guess here they could play. Okay, they got a top hand. 7 cards in hand for our opponent. Riven Chrysalis. Yep. Sure thing. So, tap land as expected. So they have 5 unknowns. Then a sack a thing to map the. Sure. What you're exploring, you reveal. Drum roll, please. A wellspring. Sure. This gets bigger. Okay. Sentinel's eyes, huh? So let's put this on here. Put this on here. There's now 3. There's no point in attacking. But what I can do is, I can now, especially if I draw a land, right? I can just go attack, provoke, and then this gets in. Right, and then just do the 2 mana, prevent all combat damage. Obviously it doesn't work if they just jam another. For an Avenging Hunter, yeah. Okay. Sure. That's interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, mountain here. Player said mountain. 1 and a red off the wellspring. Okay. Sure. Ethereal Army would be pretty good. I'm assuming they're not attacking with this. Spirit Link. The one of Spirit Link, huh? 3, 4, 5. I mean, so this has flying, this tramples, so we can sort of do some weird racing situations here. To attack with both of these, provoke this. Yes. So they have to block here. So this has to block. Yep. And they can't block this because this flies. We fog everything from that. They take 3. We get a land here. Second main. Play our land. And we want to put what? Sentinel's Eyes on this. Four, 5. Okay. Jund usually doesn't run many Tithe and Blade effects, maybe 1. I really need another pump spell here. To be fair, it also could just be attack, right, and forge is an option. This now has vigilance, which is why it's important, right? Is why I'm trying to say that. Because I basically just want to stop this. I don't want them to play another Writhing Chrysalis, is essentially what I'm trying to say. Or a Tithe and Blade for this. Troublemaker, oof. They can do this and then kill it with a snuff out. Yeah. That's annoying. They can snuff this and pay the 2, and I don't have a body. It's annoying. Come on. They are tapped out though, but that doesn't really achieve anything. I now just can't get through. Wait, but, oh yeah, the hyena umbra. Haha! Let's go! Let's go! Nice. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fix anything, right? They still make something big. Right, so this still has vigilance. They move into forge. They make one of these bigger. They make the 7/6. Another death blade. So, what exactly do we want to do? So 3, 4. So if I do that, 4. Let's have a think. 4. I forgot about the high number, it's hilarious. We attack for 4 here. And I just let this die? No. I could attack for 3. Yeah, so attack like this. Attack for 3. We forge. Put the 2 counters on here. Right, this dies. Play another one? No. This becomes a 5. Oh god, this is so hard. I guess I just do this. Right, that sort of protects it anyways, and then protect this. Is that what I want to do? Because then I make this a 6, and then that kills this, basically, so they can't take it back. I don't think that's the end of the world. So let me do this. This provokes here. No responses. Yes. Declare blocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So the question is do I let this die and make this a 6 and hold up this, which I think I'd do, right? Because then this can have protection from a removal spell in response after the tap low. 1, 2, so defile plus 2, but that's only if I have another guy. That's 6. They can't kill that, but they can kill that. We'd have to double remove. No, I'd have to have triple removals. I guess this is destroyed, right? Yeah, destroy this aura, so it only works with bodyguard. It only works against defile. I don't hate that though, right? No, I think I keep umming and ahhing on which way to do this. It's really tough, right? It's like I can keep this alive, but then they need double removal spell for this, or defile, or I blessing it, and then they can't do anything. But then this is big enough, and then the trap kills them. I think I'm going to do this. I think this is my play, and I do it on black, so they can't kill it with removal, and then I forge onto this. Yep. They now open ourselves up to Tithe Blade, however. There's many cards that ruin us here, right? Another Writhing Chrysalis. Or a Tithe Blade effect is essentially what stops this. They lose board though, right? Or a map token. I guess they're going to try and map token out of this to attack. They hit a duress. Okay. But they then have to attack with this. is the other thing. So again, it's not completely free. What a really tough game. So there's a dress on top. 6 cards in hand for our opponent. This is an interesting choice. I can kill this, right? What's the downside? It has first strike. If they have a heritage reclamation, sure, let's go with that risk. I don't really know what they could have here. I'm really confused at what they can have. What was that? Oh, Reckoner's Bargain. Okay. That doesn't stop them. It gives them more cards. Don't get me wrong. So they get to trap us down to 5. Down to 4, sorry. Huh. We lose 5 down to 4. They still have to answer this, so if they have another Writhing Chrysalis, they're in damage. No, they realise they're in damage. Main phase. Lembus. Okay. That's not helpful to them. They keep it on top. Huh. Really intrigued here. They play a land, okay. So I'm going to Spirit Link this. I don't really know what I can have, but I'm very confused. So we have a 6/6 with Vigilance and Lifelink, basically. And then we're going to be able to trap them. Combat, sure. 6 out of 3, gain 3. Oh, they got a 6, got a 1. Is this literally their player? They're gonna respond to the trap, gaining 3. Trap. No response. So we gain 6 here as well, which is also an important thing. They get to sack the Lembus here. That's an interesting line for them. Okay. Oh, they pulse. Pulse back an Avenger Hunter. Sure. Then we can Deathblade here, and then we can block. So if they have a removal spell here, it's quite awkward for the Deathblade Elite. The Deathblade Elite basically protects the initiative for us. So we'll see what they do. Okay. What a really close game this is. We had 3 protection spells and they're sort of working their way through because Writhing Chrysalis is just an obnoxious card. Which is really interesting. Interesting indeed. So they are going to cast down that. That is fine. Well, it's not fine, but they get to complete the dungeon. So like this I can't block. It's a 6/7. I could actually block. And that doesn't give them the Throne. But the Hyena Umbra goes. How important is that? And I gain 6 life. That's not awful. This will then put them to Archive to tap out. I'm going to try this. They gain 3 off the Lembus. This means I get to draw a card before I attack. Which is an important part, right? Yep. I deal 6. Gain 6. Not that that really matters that much. We've passed the trap stage. Then I lose the Hyena Umbra. Yep. Cool. Three, 4, 5. Yeah, so they're leaving themselves with 1 mana open if they were to play the Avenger Hunter, and now they basically can't play the Avenger Hunter. They need to attack with the Oof there, I think. What an interesting game, for sure. Our opponent has just asked why is it not dead? And that basically comes down to, as we mentioned there, so have they played a land this turn? I don't know. Let's find out. They need to play a land here to survive, right? But the main thing, yeah, so they play a land so they can gain 3. So we need a double buff. So something like but we had 2 draws now because we have the initiative. Wait, why do we not have 2 draws? Oh, they took the initiative, of course. Okay. So we gotta give this first strike, make a creature token, which is fine because this blocks here. This block, the 1/1 blocks here. Which again is another good thing. They're gonna have to tap out for this. That puts them to 7. We hit them for 6 down to 1. Oh god. Okay. So let's always show to this. You're gonna gain your 3 life. Got 7. No responses. No responses. I was just double checking we don't have a Sentinel's Eyes, but the Sentinel's Eyes is there. We fly for 6. Fly, fly, fly. We did draw a first striker as well, just for reference. Which again is also quite important. Draw something relevant. Not really. Okay. So we're both pretty much going to the throne here. Assuming they attack all out. Which they're kind of forced to do, right? They could also try and kill this. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter which way they're on to do it. They've got 6 cards in hand. Eviscerate. Wait. What? What? They must be gonna use a token. They must be gonna look at trying to kill this token. There's a plant. Oh, are they gonna play another troublemaker? Yeah, they're playing another troublemaker here on the Benevolent Blessing. I take it. Nope. They're gonna Fanatical Offering the plant. Sure. Sure. From their perspective, I definitely would have played this game a lot differently. But I don't really know the contents of their hands, I guess. They're on 1. And we have a 1/1 and a 6/6 flying first strike pro black lifelinker thing. Interesting to say the least. But they're now at the point where they have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, nice. For what it's worth, I really like this list. I thought the list felt really solid. Very draw dependent, as you are with pretty much all of your heroicness. I think this felt a lot cleaner than the solid footing list as well. I think you probably need some work with the lessons. I think you probably do some work there. But other than that, really impressed with it. Wonder We Vary list felt really good. The masks and stuff felt really good on the side and all that sort of stuff. I really like the packages. I really like the guide and voice, etc. So yeah, just let me know what you think in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.